When you hear the word herb, what do you think? Well, I immediately think of cooking, something that's culinary based. But you know, there are other uses around the home which are pretty cool. For instance, one of the things I like to do with herbs is use the fragrance of them through the stems to create olive oil candles. They're natural, they're easy, and they can really bring the wow factor to your home, or particularly if you're having a little dinner party. Now, the list for the materials to create some of these olive oil candles is really quite short. Obviously, you need a jar. I'm using some mason jars. They're readily available, but you can use any sort of glass jar. Next, you're going to need some wicks, which you can pick up at a craft store, and you'll need a thin gauged wire, which will be the support mechanism for the wick itself. And of course, you'll need the fuel for the flame. I recommend the least expensive olive oil you can find for this project. Oh yes, last but not least, the herb of your choice. In this case, I'm using one of my favorites, which is plentiful around my garden, rosemary. And of course, the other addition that you can bring to this project is the aroma. One of the best ways to do this is to simply allow your dried or fresh herbs to soak in the oil for at least a week before using. And another little secret that I've learned over the years is to slightly break up or macerate the leaves of your herb like this, and that will help release some of those essential oils once you drop it down into the olive oil. So whether you're using lavender or lemon thyme, this will work. And choose fragrances that you really enjoy. The first thing you want to do is wrap the end of your wire around the wick. You want to do this tightly enough that it doesn't fall out, but you want to keep it loose enough that you can adjust the wick if you need to. You can either bend the wire so that it hooks on the side of the jar to hold the wick in the center of the jar, or wrap it around the lip on the outside. So you can get rather expressive with the way in which you use the wire that actually holds the wick in place. The idea here is just have some fun and get creative. So with my wick in place, supported by the wire, I'm ready to add my olive oil. Now, I'm just going to pour this in and bring it almost to the top of the jar. And then what I'll do is I'll begin to apply the herbs of my choice. So I've taken little stems of the rosemary. I'm just going to float those in and fill them in however I'd like to arrange it. I can clip off the wick if it's too long. This is just a little bit long there. Okay, now this one is ready to light. You can see how easy these are to make. Really simple and fun. So think about making some of these the next time you're having a festive occasion or just having a few friends come over. Give it a try and put your own spin on it.